And good evening, and thank you, and we're back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Our next guest is part of the gay and lesbian comedy troupe Oot and a Boot. We're going to find out why they called it that very, very shortly. Twisted name. I simply love it. Funny young man, cute as a button. He's going to come out here and dazzle you with dazzling wit and repartee, and you will applaud loudly and sincerely. Got it? Please welcome Ted Morris.
Thank you, Crystal. Oh. Hey. I was going to be a good Canadian and not complain about the weather, but Crystal broke the ice, so it is stinky hot out there. It is gross. It is memories of last summer, except less Pope and less garbage, but more heat. It was horrible. Horrible. Last summer was so gross that people decided it was okay to swim in Lake Ontario. It's fine. It's that hot. Swimming around with all the sewage and the used condoms. I actually saw a little 12-year-old girl jump up on the beach. She's like, "Mommy, I've got pink eye, and I'm late." It was not good. It's very frightening. Oh, I am a gay comic. And as a gay comic, there's not a lot of places to do gay comedy, so we tend to be in the straight rooms. It's a lot of fun, but apparently it's very confusing for them. Because every time I do a set at a straight club, someone will come up to me afterwards and go, "Are you really gay, or is that just a bit that you're doing?" I'm like, "Well, you know what, you got me. Just doing it for the jokes." And the sodomy. Oh, and we laugh and it's awkward. It's so much fun. Oh. Speaking of sodomy, has anyone walked in on their parents having sex? Like recently? Anyone? Anyone's mom a screamer? Just me? I think when we were younger, I think my parents wanted us to walk in on them having sex, because why else the trail of candy to the door? What is that all about? And the clown balloon animals, yay. So much fun. My parents are actually having a little too much fun now. I was home for Father's Day, and I guess they've forgotten that they had guests, their children, because they were just being loud and noisy and crazy sex noises and all this, yelling and screaming and moaning and take it, bitch. And then my dad would yell stuff back. And it was just horribly, horribly awkward. Anyway, thank you very much. That's my time at Ted Morris.
Oh my God, you potty mouth young man, you.
Oh, I know. It just slips out.
It just apparently slipped out of your father. That's why he was screaming. Good heavens. Right. I have on my little fabulous cue card here. You've recently moved here from Guelph, Ontario.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Actually, no, Guelph's a cute little town.
It is, but it's a little too little.
So in other words, you've
slept with everyone that's there.
Yeah, you're out of here. Thank you. Bye-bye, right? Including the bus driver that dropped you off here, right?
Exactly.
Very good. 2001, you participated in We're Funny That Way. Mm-hmm. Tell us about We're Funny That Way. Ted, sweetie? Darling?
Well, it didn't happen this year, so...
Why?
I don't know. It's funny.
Oh.
It's the best time. Maggie Casella puts it on almost every year. Great gay and lesbian international comedy lineup, and music and singing and color.
And stuff like
Fabulous.
that. And the
And
big
stuff
space
like
of
that.
buddies. That's a lot of fun.
It's tons of fun.
Very good. And I can't ask that. That's very rude. I'm going to ask it later once we warm up a little bit. When you're appearing in straight clubs, like, do they actually ask you, "Are you really gay?"
They do.
Like, where do you appear? The Helen Keller room? You know? Like,
I have wrists.
Yeah, I know. But that's okay, bless their hearts. At least they ask, and don't throw ashtrays or something. So,
It's true.
whereabouts is there what's your favorite club to appear in?
Right now it's Yuck Yucks, only because we've made it a gay space every now and then.
Oh, very good.
And just taken over. It's fantastic.
Okay, I'm going to get yelled at for this. Where's Yuck Yucks?
It's moved down to Richmond Street last summer.
Okay, where did it used to be?
Up at Yonge and Eglinton.
Okay, I went there once.
Yes.
I saw a very large black woman from the States there named Thea Vidal. She was quite foul, quite stunning, and not too receptive to after the show guests. So fuck her. Anyway, where is she now, you know? Knocking on Jenny Craig's door. But I won't have that steak, I promise. Please. So do you appear there regularly?
With Oot and a Boot, we've started doing quarterly shows there.
Very good. Every 15 minutes then.
Exactly.
Very good. Oot and a Boot. Who named that?
I believe that was Richard Ryder's brilliant idea.
Oh, why am I not surprised? The lovely and talented Dick Ryder, you know, who's not short of imagination. Just a guess, honey. Did you rip it off of South Park?
No, we were just out and gay.
Okay, cool. Right on. Right on. Do we really say that? We have some Americans here. Do we really say out and about that funny that I never got the...
Oh, he
well,
says everything funny.
Yeah, well, he can't help it. He's okay. Wasn't that amazing that he didn't fight the gay marriage thing?
He's given up.
I mean, you know, he's just too old and just can't be bothered. It's like, hey, tabernacle, what the hell? Let the next guy worry about it, you know? It's like, good for him. He didn't want to bother, you know. He wants to go back to Shawinigan or Shabugamoo or, you know, wherever the fuck he's from and, you know, retire gracefully, you know? So that's it. So bless Monsieur Chrétien's heart for not
God
giving us a
bless
hard time. So run out and get married quick.
Before it loses its appeal.
Yeah, exactly. You know, this marriage thing is twisted. The only thing I see are getting rich out of it are the gay divorce lawyers, you know.
I can't wait for the first gay divorce.
Exactly.
It's going to be catered. It's going to be better than the wedding.
And it's going to be a reality series. And we are going to show it here on Pride Vision. I promise. It should be a lot of fun. What do you got planned for the weekend?
A lot of judging people.
Sounds flawless. Where?
Fantastic. Anywhere on the street.
You going to the baths?
Who
4.5 later.
I'm doing Homo Night on Friday night with
Oh, and
Conchita.
buddies.
Yep.
Very good. That should be twisted. I was wondering why you two were gravitating so close together. I was almost scared for you. She has quite a powerful grip.
It's true.
And with those choppers, I mean, you know, she could circumcise you with one bite, you know?
Mom got there first, though.
What was that?
What? Mom got there first.
Oh, I see. I know what you mean. My mother apologized to me for having me circumcised. She moved here to Canada after 40 years of living in Scotland, and she saw a documentary on it where it actually happened, and she said, "I'm so sorry. They told me this, they told me that, told me the next thing." I said, "Mom, don't worry. I mean, like they offered you thalidomide, you turned that down, so I'm quite happy the way both things turned out. You know, there's no reason to worry. You know, at least my arms are long enough to clean it. You know, so I was quite pleased."
Apparently. Is this a pro-thalidomide crowd?
Oh, please. These people can't even spell LSD or GHB. Give me a break. Right, I cut you off. Where were I? Okay, that's what you're doing this weekend. Any plans for some casual sex, anything along that line?
It depends on who I judge.
Very good.
And how much alcohol there is.
You're a 9.5.
And
Come
bad
with
lighting.
Me. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good. So another thing too, you're the funniest person the most funniest person to have a day job.
It's true.
What do you do during the day?
I'm a veterinarian.
What?
I'm a vet.
You're a vet.
I'm a doctor.
You mean you play with pussy and you get paid for it?
Exactly. I'm the king.
Honey, you and Richard Gere.
I know.
So that reminds me. Do you work on gerbils too and small animals, or is it just?
That is the first question that every homosexual asks me.
Makes you wonder why.
Can you declaw my gerbil?
Oh, declaw.
I thought it was better with the claws.
You really get to see the pain on their face.
I don't even know how you get them out, though. That's the scariest part.
A night at Hernando's Hideaway, lots of margaritas, They'll come blasting out. How long you been a vet?
2 years.
And so, of course, playing with all those. That's not quite what I meant. How do I phrase this?
It's a testicle question.
No, it's not a testicle. It could lead that way, yes. Have you always been funny, or did you decide to be a comedian before you became a vet, or are the two go hand in hand somehow?
They do. Killing cats is hysterical.
When you're shoving
There's a lot of material there.
When you're shoving a thermometer up a Rottweiler's ass, you're thinking, oh, good, here's a line or two I can use at Yug Yug. So, they'll have a good laugh.
Oh, it's fantastic. I had these two clients that came in, and their big question was their cat gay? Is he queer? Is he queer? Like, are you going to love him any less? And then I charged them $50. So
Very good.
it all comes full circle.
Well, like, why would they ask you that? Like, was it humping their furry slippers or something, you know?
He was licking his ass a lot.
Well, I'd do that too if I could. I mean, who the hell would care, you know? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Mr. Ted Morris. Let's hear it. Take your beer, sweetie. Show the label. Show the label. Show the label. That's all right. Labatt's paying for this. Thanks, Ted. Let's hear it for Ted. And there we go, boys and girls. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a lot of fun. A nice big hand for our guests tonight from the B-Girls, the lovely and talented Conchita. Always twisted. Thank you, sweetie. And the incredibly lovely and talented from Oot and a Boot, Mr. Ted Morris. Let's hear it for the boys. Thank you, thank you. Hello, I'm Crystal Lite. Join us this week on Pride Vision Sunday nights at 8:30. Our guest this week is Conchita from the B-Girls, and from Oot and a Boot, Ted Morris. Going to be a great show. Come check us out. Sunday night, 8:30 on Pride Vision, outside the box. Hello, I'm Crystal Lite.
And my name is Conchita from the B-Girls.
And I'm Ted Morris from nowhere.
And you know, we're having such an amazing time taping this live Crystal Lite Show here. Aren't we? Crystal! Oh my God! She's in shock! Join us every Thursday at 9 o'clock here at Zipperz in Toronto for a live taping. Cheers.
Outside the box.
Pride Vision.
Stella Artois.
Hi, I'm Crystal Lite.
And I'm Conchita from the B-Girls.
And I'm Ted Morris from Oot and a BUZZ.
And we're here right now at Zipperz at Church and Carlton taping the Crystal Lite Show.
Oh my God, it's such a fantastic show.
It's the best show ever.
With great guests.
Like me.
And me.
And them.
So join us every Thursday night at 9 o'clock in Toronto at Church and Carlton. Right, Crystal?
Right.
It's brought to you by Labatt's Blue.
And Stella Artois.
Join us.
Cheers. Pride Vision outside the box.